So this matchup between the Legacy and Grace as we get things continued here in pool play, and a 1-0 lead for the Eagles. Alicia McGee with the kill there. And this serve from Sarah Brock back up front. And we'll go back over to Grace. A 2-0 lead for the Eagles here. And this set over by Arcano. In the middle of the floor. And a point off the hit from the Eagles makes it 3-0. As Sarah Brock continues to serve. This played off the ceiling. That will go for an ace and make it 4-0. There is another ace, and now a 5-0 lead, and another ace makes it 6-0.
Well, those serves are just, she's putting some mustard on those serves. They're just a little bit too hot to handle. Boy, another good serve.
It's returned back up front now, near side, and that is out of bounds. So to make it a 6-1 lead for Grace here. And the serve by Sandy Arcanow is an ace, making it now 6-2. And that goes out of bounds. So service error gives it back over to Grace, a 7-2 lead. As Dana Dove checks into the lineup. This serve deflects around, and we got a whistle and double hit here on the near side. So the ace will make it 8-2. This returned out of bounds. So the ace will make it 9-2. So the Eagles on a good run here. Game number 1. Dove serve. Played now up front, set in the middle, and bumped across by Smith, and then tap back over and down for another point for Grace.
The Eagles are getting off to a big start here to start off this match.
Well, 10-2 is the lead, and there is an ace, making it now 11-2, and a timeout to Legacy here. 11-2 the lead for Grace. Take a break, come back with more from the NACA tournament in a moment. Serve here, an 11-2 score. Now this tracked down and sent over. Middle of the floor. This just kind of half put across. And now the hit there by Eccles up front. Eccles trying to set it back and does actually a pretty nice job of it and stays onto the net. And then that hit out of bounds by Lily Russell. And it's a 12-2 lead for Grace. It's played back up front and some miscommunication, and an ace makes it 13-2. Comes back near side, set in the middle, and that hit into the net. And that will make it 14-2. Good run here for the Eagles to start this one.
Sure is. I want to apologize. Had a little bit of one of our key sponsors' logos stuck on the screen.
Playing. That's tapped across and down. Good play there by Sandy Arcano. And back to serve for the Saints will be Cassidy Henry.
And so many great sponsors that enable us to do what we do and really give these student athletes all the, really treat them like royalty when they come up here.
So Olivia Eccles gets the kill, and now she will get the opportunity to serve here with her team up 15-3. And this bumped across, now set in the middle, and that is out of bounds. Make it now 15-5, the lead for the Eagles.
Okay.
In the middle of the floor, that hit into the net by Amaris Jernigan, and it's 15-6, and Legacy will continue to serve.
Actually, I think it's 15-5. I think they were a little slow on that.
Yeah, it does say 15-5. So now back it comes to Arcano, who puts it across. Now tipped over. What a save by Arcano. And Legacy can't quite keep it alive. So 16-5, the lead for Grace. And back to serve is Anna Montgomery. And there's an ace, making it now 17-5.
Just curious, what game is this of the day? This is now our...
Well, let's see, we had 9th.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot.
This is our 7th game, or if you will, 13th set that we've
There you
done.
go.
7th match, 13th set.
Okay.
And we still have more to come. That serve into the net makes it 18-6, the lead for Grace.
How great is it to be back up here on the mountain, to be part of this powerful ministry?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. If you've never done it before, it's a unique experience. There's not too many tournaments like this in the country. 18-7 now the lead. And there are tournaments, and a lot of them all over the place, but nothing really quite like this one. Is that hit out of bounds by Jasmine Moss, making it now 18-8. And that deflected up front off the hit by Arcano. Middle of the floor. That's actually a really nice hit by Jasmine Moss. She'll get credit for the kill, and it's 19-8. Couple of substitutions here. Kelly Foreman checks in, as does Alicia McGee. Now played up front, Moss puts it across, and nobody's going to get there for Legacy, and it's 20-8. And that tipped out of bounds, so make that now 21-8. There's Kelly Foreman to serve. Outside, good block up front by Moss. It's returned here. Now the Eagles to set it up. And put across there by Russell. This play, good dig by Russell on the back row, but still a kill for Moss, making it now 23-8. Serve here now, tipped across. And a double hit called on Legacy. 24-8 is the lead now for the Eagles. And set point here. And we have a foot fault on Kelly Foreman stepping on the line when she served. It's tracked down and bumped over. Good play there. And we have a lift called on Moss.
So here comes the Lady Saints.
Serve here from Hogman. Now sent across, and Legacy will play it. Still a game point here, or match point. Actually, it couldn't be match point because we don't have a match. Just games to 25. Set point would be the correct term. 25-10 is the final here in set number 1 as Grace gets the win. So we'll take a break, come back with set number 2 in a moment. You're watching the NACA.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
Faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui.
Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغيبتي دنيا دايروزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
So we start set number 2 as Legacy trying to start with the points, and that's hit into the net. So a 1-0 lead for Grace. Sarah Brock's serve returned into the net. Make it a 2-0 lead. And there's an ace. And now a 3-0 lead. It's kind of right where we started in the last game with Brock serving, and this time she serves into the net. First time around, she racked up about 7 or 8 points in a row. 3-1 lead here for Grace. And the serve from Cassidy Henry. And this hit into the net by Olivia Eccles. So here up front. And that sent across by Eccles. Back to the outside. That hit out of bounds. And we're tied at 3. Short underhand serve there. Played in the middle. Good hit back across by Foreman. Set up close. That tipped and somebody's in the net. And that would be Braylon Smith, who ended up in there for Legacy. So 4-3 lead here for the Eagles. It's tracked on your side. That hit out of bounds, making it now 5-3. And there is an ace. That ball was well in bounds too, so a 6-3 lead. Now this played into the back row. Sent across there by Russell. Now up front, tipped across and down by Eccles. And it's a 7-3 lead for Grace. Serve here is inbounds, and another ace makes it 8-3. This played in that back line, left up front. Nice play up front by Amaris Jernigan. She just taps it down in a 9-3 lead, and timeout to Legacy. We'll take one as well. Back with more of set 2 in a moment. You're watching the NACA. And another ace off a serve makes it 10-3. Serve here, played off the ceiling, and then nobody goes for it, so the miscommunication continues for Legacy. Just not much talking on defense at all, and it's now an 11-3 game. Now up front, set back in the middle, bumped across there by Eccles. Now back far side, put over there by Jernigan, and then once again Jernigan with a nice little play at the net, and a 12-3 lead for Grace. And there's another ace, making it now 13-3. Let's put across and in on the far sideline. Making it now 13-5. Or at least I think it should be 13-5. Sent across and down. So now a 10-point advantage for Grace. I must be right. 14-4. Serve here played up front. And nice play again by Jernigan, and it's 15-4. Grace with the lead. And that serve sails out of bounds. 15-5 is the lead here for Grace over Legacy. This is set 2. This is not best of 3. These are individual games that count towards your pool play record. Now 16-5, the lead for the Eagles. And Sniani Jones checks back in. And serve goes into the net. And serve there from Madison Hogden. Now out front, Russell puts it across and returned and back down. So 17-6 is the lead for Grace. Kelly Foreman and Dana Dove get sent to check back in. So Dove's serve here. And back in the middle of the floor and now sent across. And a nice hit there from Jasmine Moss in the middle of the floor. An 18-6 lead for the Eagles. Now 18-7. Serve here, played back up front. Moss in the middle. Sets it over. Now we'll play it again. Moss played in the back row. And now sent across and in on the near side. So 18-8 is the lead for Grace. Russell serve. Returned on one hit, and that'll make it 19-8 Eagles. Couple of substitutions back in for Grace. And this returned on the near side and then played back in the middle and sent across. That tried to tip it over. We have a whistle and a lift. Serve here is played back up front. That's deflected and ends up falling in on Grace's side of the net. So 20-9 is the lead now for the Eagles. Serve here by Arkenau. Dump back across. Front set over. And we've got a double hit on the near side, making it now 20-10. This track down now. The back up front, set deep, and it is in along that back line. 21-10, the lead for the Eagles. Serve here by Brock, left up front, and that is just out of bounds. Off the hit from Montgomery. Now 21-11. Serve here, played back in the middle, and sent across. Back in the middle of the floor. That's sent inside that far corner. Good hit by Kelly Foreman, making it now 22-11. A couple more substitutions in for Grace. Serve here is kind of a low line drive underhand serve. 22-11 is the lead for the Eagles, and that will eventually fall in, making it 23-11. Serve here, played near side, and we have a double hit, making it 24-11, and this will be set point. And that goes into the net, and that'll do it. 25-11 in set two as Grace takes a couple here from Legacy. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the last match of the early session, the 4:30 game in just about a half hour. You've been watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.